Hey, welcome back to the Comeca Connection. Justin here. This week we're going over foundation is the theme. And when I got asked to do this one, I started thinking about the first camp that I worked at. Down in southeast Texas. It's a wonderful camp. Tons of waterfront property. It's a place that has a special place in my heart. And I'm very happy that I get to tell you a little bit about it. But the foundation part was, being this close to the water, most of their property is under the water table. So you have to have incredibly strong foundations here. And there was a building that when I worked on the maintenance staff, we noticed that it had a crack, running down from the floor all the way up across the ceiling. And it was almost as if the building was getting ready to fall into the lake. And of course it wasn't, but having foundation issues that bad, you needed to fix it. And so what we did is we got an excavator and we dug out, and it was a lot of work to get under there, and we come to find out there's no pillars. And without pillars, especially in an environment like this, you have a very weak foundation. And so there's all this ministry that happens inside this cabin, and so we needed to save this cabin. And so we did the arduous task of rebuilding pillars underneath an existing building. It's not easy, but that building still exists today. And there's been thousands, probably tens of thousands of campers that have gone through that cabin and been able to fall in love with Christ or experience Christ in a new way. And that makes it worth it. And so I can relate this to the way I see some people feel about their foundations, their personal foundation. Maybe you don't feel that you're worthy of having a good foundation. Maybe you feel that the foundation you've already built, you've built it on things that aren't good. And so you don't feel that the ministry that God is calling you to do is worth preparing a good foundation for. Well, you're wrong. And I'm going to read a verse today that was incredibly important to me at this time in my life when I was down at that camp. It is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare, not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. So have faith in that. Have faith that your hope is in Christ and that you have a future. And so just like that building that is continuing to do ministry because we rebuilt the foundation completely, you can do the same. And you should do the same. And if you think that you can't, find people to hold you accountable. Find friends that love Jesus and love you, that want you to be better. And you guys can work on your foundation together. If you need help from us, you can email, call us anytime. Ask your parents. Get on Micah at Comeca.camp, Jordan at Comeca.camp, Justin at Comeca.camp. Anytime, we're here for you and we want to help you. And if it's your foundation you need help with, that's what this week's about. Watch all the videos and let us know how you're doing. Write in the comments and keep watching. Thanks.